A big hello and a very warm welcome to Brand Equity with me, Sonali Krishna, the only show that gives you a real peep into the world of brands. Today we have with us a visionary leader who has revolutionized the beauty and wellness industry in India. With a passion for empowering women and a keen eye for innovation, C.K. Kumaravel has built Naturals Salon chain into a household name with over 800 outlets across the country and counting. Under his dynamic leadership, Naturals has not only set new standards in the salon industry, but has also created a platform for thousands of women to become successful entrepreneurs. His story is intriguing, but his views on entrepreneurship and business is what sets him apart. It's now time, ladies and gentlemen, to meet the man himself in person and hear his inspiring story, but more importantly, he's the perfect candidate to throw light on how to build a homegrown brand from ground zero and, of course, what it takes to make it big. Well, this particular story began in the 2000s when he and his wife Veena, the founders of Naturals, realized that the public was irritated with only two options when it came to hairdressing. They were either five-star hotels or roadside barber stores. And that's how this fantastic journey began. And of course, the rest is history. But on that note, welcome to the Brand Equity Show, CK. Truly a pleasure to be speaking to you in person.
Absolute pleasure is mine. Thank you so much, Sonali.
I think my audience has a fair understanding of what you've built, but of course, I want to do a deep dive to understand how you've built this Naturals Salon brand. So your journey started in the 2000s. You know, it was really came from a need that you kind of spotted in the industry in Chennai in particular. Before I go into how you kind of delved and decided I want to build this because this is a need in the market, what is your story, your entrepreneurial journey before Naturals?
No, I worked with my brothers. My father is the pioneer of the sachet revolution.
I see.
Yeah, he started.
C.K. Ranganathan.
Yeah, my father is Sonali Krishna,
okay.
And his name was shortened, which C.K. Ranganathan made it as a chick shampoo. Okay, so my eldest brother, Dr. Rajkumar, was my father started the velvet shampoo, and he was traveling, and he was having a suitcase. In the suitcase was a Tata bottle shampoo. The bottle broke and it soiled his dress. Instead of blaming the Tata bottle maker or the suitcase maker, he said, hey, here is a problem. Can I fix it and convert to an opportunity?
Wow.
And that's called entrepreneurship. So he made his own shampoo formulation. He made his own machine to pack the first India sachet shampoo, and he launched it to the market. So that is he said, what a rich person is able to enjoy, the poor person should be able to afford. Way back in the 70s and 80s, shampoo was affordable only by the rich people. Sure. My father saw an opportunity there and took it to the masses. Rest is history. So that's my first inspiration, role model for us. Second is my eldest brother, Dr. Rajkumar, who made a tie-up with Godrej, and Velvet became national. That was the second revolution which happened, and now continued by my younger brother C.K. Ranganathan of Kavin Care with multiple products. He has really taken to new heights.
Wow.
So that's where the journey of our family. I worked with Rajkumar, I worked with Ranganathan, and then I did my own product called Raga Herbal Powder. That's what I was doing till 2000.
Okay.
And then we spotted Natural. That's where the Naturals came.
So CK, you are coming from a family legacy of entrepreneurs. It is in your blood, because have you ever done a job?
All six of us, that is four brothers and four sons and two daughters. All six of us have not written a CV, have not attended an interview, have not worked anywhere.
Wow, that is truly inspirational. For people like me who are only used to being an employee, it's unthinkable, but very inspirational. So, you know, very briefly, before I delve into your current stats of, you know, how you're expanding the natural salon business, I have researched you, and it says that, you know, your first venture, which you just talked about, the Raga, the hair herbal
Shikakai powder.
Yeah, Shikakai powder. You said that did not really take to the market.
It did very well in phase 1.
Okay.
It failed in phase 2.
Okay.
Okay, so it is, I saw the mix of plus and the minus. I saw great heights, and I also see the depth. So that is when I was wanting to start the Naturals brand.
But it didn't phase you, like you were not disillusioned, right? You still said, it's okay, I'm going to start my new venture.
Yeah, people have told me I am a failure. That's their problem. I told I have not failed. My efforts have failed. They are two different things. So how you think when you are down will determine how high you go. When you are down, if you think you are a failure, you are finished. When you are down, if you think I have not failed, my efforts have failed, that means I need to go change something what I have done. That's what I have done exactly.
Now you saw this white space in the salon, segment in Chennai, and this came from a real issue because your family members, your wife, for instance, did not have anywhere to go. What did it take for you to kind of start that business? And how did you start expanding? Today you stand at 800 outlets. It's no mean task. It's quite a healthy and tangible number. So give me that journey from ground zero to today, 800 outlets, plus of course also as you're ramping up your international presence slowly but steadily.
No, in the beginning there is no big dream. There is no big, all these things what has happened during the journey, nothing in the beginning. Veena should get self-employed and we should make 60,000 rupees a month.
That was the
ambition in the beginning. And then it should be scaled up in the phase 2. So that is the thing. So we looked at 3 options. One is a preschool, another is a boutique, another is a salon. We did not have money to do a market survey or a market research. Nature, when it adds difficulty, throws in brains also. When you don't have money, it's a bliss. It's a nice place to start. We put our own, used our brain and put pros and cons. In the back of an envelope, we cracked it.
Wow.
Okay, and that's, many a times people think whether this is the right business or that is a right business and which is good and bad and things like that. This thing is there is no right business and wrong business. There is no right decision and wrong decision. First you have to take that decision and then make that decision the right decision. Many a time people are thinking whether it is a good decision. No, nothing like that. For every time, every business, there will be some winners, there will be many losers. So you have to make it win. So that's what you should take it in the hand, and that's how we approached it. And when I started the first salon, I used to marvel at the brand Lakme. It had 130 salons. I used to say one day we should become like that. So I used to look at the brand like that. But life has come quite a distance now. So the second one is, first is identifying what to do. Irritation is the biggest source of energy. If you are irritated about something, look them over very carefully. There is an opportunity. Every person who cracked the problem, whether it is a Ola, Uber or anything you look at it, there is an irritation. And that irritation is converted to a business opportunity, and that's how business models are built. So that's the first thing. Anything irritates, it's an opportunity. Second is people say you should have the knowledge of the business.
Yeah.
And that's the second thing people say. Veena is not a beautician, she is not a hairdresser, she is not a makeup artist, and my knowledge of beauty is even poor. I thought manicure is for feet and pedicure is for hand. So that is the knowledge level. Knowledge is not important. You can always acquire it. Third is money. People say money is required to start a business. Many entrepreneurs, whenever I meet, I fondly call it as 3 Fs, which is the friends, family and fools. I collected money from these 3 Fs, put them together, wanted to make 60,000 rupees, and Veena self-employed. Veena became self-employed, but 60,000 rupees is not happening. Again, that's how the journey of an entrepreneur. So we made losses in the first year, second year and third year. And everybody told I'm not lucky. And I said I define luck very differently. LUCK, laboring under correct knowledge. Wow. If you labor under correct knowledge, invariably you will be able to successful. That is what happened from the 4th year. And then life started moving on.
But you also took some bold decisions, like you hired the head of Taj,
yes.
The salon head, and it was quite a bold move. You convinced him to leave a brand like Taj and join a startup like yours. You were still establishing yourself as a name. There was no guarantee that your business was going to be successful. How did you manage to convince him? What kind of vision did you have that you think you wanted this man to come on board to kind of navigate this business?
Convince her. Okay.
Sorry, her.
Her name is Kiran, and she was heading the Taj salon, and No, very simple. So I said, become a partner. How long you want to work? Okay, and that she liked, and she became our partner for one salon. After that, we wanted her to become a partner for the brand.
Sure.
That she said she's not ready. I said, okay, good for me, good for her.
Yeah. But tell me, CK, you know, today's day and age, in an entrepreneur sets shop, there are enough opportunities for money raising because of the whole VC culture we have right now. When you started, I don't think that culture was that rampant, right? So how was the raising money, ensuring plowing the money back? How did you overcome those challenges?
No, concept called raising money only was not there.
Exactly.
Leave alone how to raise the money. So that is, we need to be, see, again we need to be, every problem is an opportunity. See, no means next. When I started meeting the banker and I said I want a bank loan for a salon, they said 3 lakh should be the project cost. 20 lakh and 30 lakh salon will be unviable. Sure. That's the level of the banker's understanding. He said, no, I want to give you a loan. It's only 2 lakh and 3 lakh can be the project cost. I said, if you are not giving, you are losing. So we kept on knocking the door and we kept on meeting and convincing the people. I'm a big believer of SW, I call it, which is some will, some won't, so what, someone's waiting.
Oh, wow.
You can, if you keep on knocking the door, one day the door has to open. And that's my learning, and that I practiced it, and the 54th banker gave me the loan to open the next few salons, and that's how the journey continued.
So today, as we stand in 2024, at 800 salons in India,
we are a southern wonder.
Southern wonder.
We are a southern wonder. We are a baby in the non-south. In fact, quite a few times when I come to the non-south, Bombay, Delhi, people ask me, are you an ice cream brand?
True.
So to that extent, this side of the country doesn't know us at all. Whereas in south, we are dominant. 300 salons in Tamil Nadu,
wow.
150 in Chennai. So nowhere in the world, one salon has got in one city 150 salons. That's the kind of deep penetration. But that's also India. India is 140 crore people. It's an aspirational country. It's a young country. People want. So we are, in a way, we are at the right time, right business types. See, the Narayana Murthis and the Azim Premjis of the world have created a, what do you call, the men and the women, the boys and the girls. With money, the first salary of the daughter is more than the last salary of the father. Okay, that is the India in 2000. Engineering graduates, 30, 40, 50,000 rupees salary. The parents don't want their money. The kids, and that they all spend on various things, which is buying a house or buying a car and looking after themselves. All this became, we are all byproducts.
Sure.
The larger revelation is there. So this we took advantage of it, and then we started moving in, and that's when the number of salons have really increased.
So this southern wonder that you are, you want to keep it at that, or are you looking to become a pan-India wonder?
No, I want to make Naturals as the #1 salon chain of the world.
Of the world? Oh, I love your ambition.
Yeah. If I can come this far with no background, with so much of challenges, well, #1 is not very far. In India, one of the problem is Indian entrepreneur dream very small.
Really?
Okay. Yeah, I think so. And I believe this century is an Indian century. And this is an opportunity for no more Indians going to America. Americans and the Asian and all the other people should come to India, because the population here, consumption is here, problem is here, opportunity is here.
Sure.
There is no way, not only in salon industry, I'm saying.
Yeah.
Every industry, the world has to come. The mobile, the cheapest, 100 crore smartphones, data, the cheapest, and aspirational. What else can you expect for an entrepreneur? These are the ingredients for an entrepreneur require.
True.
On top of it, if they think small, it's not correct. I want to put Naturals on the global map, and I want to make it as the #1.
Okay. Now tell me how.
See, we have to sell a dream. Everybody wants to become an entrepreneur. Everybody wants to create a job. I am not wanting to make money. If you see my vision statement, it is very clear. To create 1,000 successful women entrepreneurs, 3,000 salons and 50,000 jobs by 31st December 2029. This is this thing. There is nowhere I talk about turnover. There is nowhere I talk about profit. If I am talking about profit, if I am talking about what is the turnover I want to make, nobody will support me. I am a social business. I am a social business. I want to impact the world positively. I want to create entrepreneurs. I want to create jobs. Come and join me. Let's all create jobs together. Let us all create entrepreneurs together. Okay, money is incidental.
Sure.
Who wants to make me rich? Nobody.
Sure, sure.
If everybody wants, if you put a message which is common, which everybody wants to, synergize, and they feel good about it, and that is when a moment will happen. That is where revolutions can be made. Revolutions cannot be made with money.
But CK, you are now dominant in the South.
Yeah.
What is your plan? For instance, people look at Bombay, Delhi, and the other upcoming metros as important cities, milestone cities of the country. Why is it that you have not bothered with Bombay or with, let's say Delhi? You've ignored these markets.
No, Bombay, Delhi, it is a very crowded.
It's true.
It's a real estate nightmare.
Absolutely.
And a crowded market. Why should I put a medal here? There is so many places where I am required, where there is market is free. I first want to conquer that market, leave the Bombay and Delhi to the last. Look at all the other markets in India, finish that market, then come back to Bombay and Delhi, then you can go acquire somebody. Why should we build our own thing? At that point of time, we should have enough muscle among ourselves. And go somebody doing well, acquire a couple of them and rebrand them. That's the easiest way to move forward.
So what are these white spaces in terms of geographies you're seeing where you are looking to conquer?
See, all the other tier 2 metros, Pune, Bhubaneswar, Lucknow, Jaipur, Ahmedabad, all the other second town in India, Nagpur, I think it is vibrant. And is same television everybody are looking, same Shah Rukh Khan only, same the Hardik Pandya only. Okay, why? This is India, boss. Everybody are looking at, everybody are aspirational. Why should I go and cater to these people? I can go and cater to them.
So how do you define, because I know that you're following the franchise model, right? Because you're following the franchise model, how do you ensure that there is consistency and service quality that remains at the standard that you have actually set?
Yeah, we have the India's largest or the biggest training academy. We have 50,000 square feet training academy near Mahabalipuram in Chennai. Okay, that is where all the people are trained, minimum for 3 months.
All your franchisees?
All our, we call our service providers, our staff as a smile providers. Okay. Because their job is to put smile in the customer's face. All of them are trained there. That is the first cut of getting them trained.
I see.
Then it is the, subsequently the technical audit. And whenever a new person joined them, take them there, get them trained and put them back there. And that's why we are able to maintain these standards.
For you to ensure that, let's say, all your products that you use in Naturals, right, is also ensured in terms of it's there across all these cities. Of course, South you've captured, but in terms of supply chain logistics, how are you handling that?
No, we have two methods for that. One, product brands like L'Oreal, Wella, Schwarzkopf, they have the supply chain very well networked across. They in fact reach 40,000, 50,000 salons across the country. So we don't have to teach them how to do. They are our biggest partner. Other than that, all the small products, we have a centralized purchase and logistics system, and we buy everything and we in turn distribute to the people.
CK, how have you managed to position your salon, your brand, as a differentiator? Because even, let's say, in the South, I'm sure there are many players, right? Unorganized players, unbranded players. How do you ensure that you stand out? That why should I go to a natural salon?
No, I think when we started, the idea called unisex salon itself was new.
I see.
Okay. In 2000, there is something called the beauty parlor, means something women goes into there, and there is a one mystery element was there. Then the concept of unisex salon came into the picture. When we went to the board, we said 5-star quality at 3-star pricing. That is what we put it there in the thing at the first instance. So we followed that 5-star quality. What is 5-star quality? What is available in a Taj? That is the 5-star quality.
Correct.
But the pricing wise, we should be a 3-star pricing. So that people comes as a pricing as a surprise. But having said that, the market has now moved quite a distance in the last 20, 24 years.
Sure.
I think it has moved quite a distance. What is the 5-star quality also has moved up. What is 5-star pricing also has moved up.
Absolutely.
So we have now branched into Naturals, Naturals Signature, Naturals Ayur. Then we have got Nails and Beyond, which is only focusing on nails and services. We have got another salon called Page 3, which is above all these things.
Oh.
All these things we have created together, mapping the entire market. And we are only in and around the wellness industry. We never we are not out focused. We are always very focused. But within the industry, we have created a lot of adjacent area. We looked at it and we have covered it fully.
So when you say, for instance, Nails and Beyond or Page 3, does this have any mention of the mother brand?
No.
Oh, I see.
We have kept it completely separate.
So I may not know.
The customer will not know, should not know.
Should not know.
Then only they will look at it as a fresh brand and fresh offering.
I see. So
while Naturals Signature and Naturals Ayur are extensions.
Sure.
Whereas a Page 3 and a Nails and Beyond are all completely new brands.
I see.
Star Secrets is a skin clinic. Nails and Beyond is a what you call a Kia, is in a malls and the airports, which talks about nails, extensions, and
I've seen it so many times.
Lashes.
I never knew it was a natural.
Yeah. It is lashes and brows. It is focusing on that. Then we have a Page 3, which is a completely luxury salon, where Malaika Arora is our brand ambassador. So that we have around 30 salons. We have a huge upside on that.
I see. So all of these brands also, which you talked about, like Page 3, Nails and Beyond, this also you would say is dominating in the South?
Yeah. In each category, we are the leader.
In each category.
Whichever category we enter, we will be leader.
Okay. Yeah. So in all of this is all comes into you within your 800 outlet?
Company, no. 800 is Naturals.
Oh, 800 is just Naturals?
800 is Naturals. 800 is Naturals India.
I see.
And international is separate.
International is
about separate. Around 20.
20 right now, right? Spreading around across Middle East and Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka is the main market, Middle East and Singapore.
So over and above these new brands you're creating, your new initiatives, these are also South dominated?
Yes, at this point of time, South dominated.
South dominated. And again, you slowly plan to kind of...
Absolutely. Once Naturals goes abroad, these other brands will follow.
And the other brands will also soon spread their wings into other geographies within India.
Correct. Within India, abroad, wherever. First, Naturals has to go and get the market right, and after that, everything will go on. So,
CK, in your understanding today, which market within India, I would ask you, is most conscious about beauty and wellness?
I think definitely the Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore. These three markets are most conscious, very high fashions, wanting to spend, etc., etc. But having said that, I am a big fan of Tamil Nadu especially. It's a gold mine. 300 salons in one state is absolutely unheard of in any of the country, and even 300 is not sufficient. We see another 200 salon opportunity happening in Tamil Nadu in the next 2 to 3 years. But in your rating of the top very fashion conscious, fashion forward markets, Tamil Nadu was not there yet. It is not fashion. Yeah, it is fashion is different. Grooming is different. It was grooming, not there. Affordability, money available, youngsters, educated youngsters, aspirational, that large population is available in Tamil Nadu. My question is that despite the fact that you said Bombay, Delhi, Bangalore, you didn't mention Chennai or Tamil Nadu, you still have your biggest presence in Tamil Nadu. So isn't that a dichotomy? It is in a way it is a dichotomy. In a way you have to look at it very different. Fashion is different, grooming is different. Everybody have to, my company name is called Groom India. Oh, okay. Okay. The objective is Indians have to look good. If they look good, they will feel good. If they feel good, they will perform good. If they perform good, again they will look good. So looking good is not the prerogative of the rich and the famous and the Bombay and Delhi alone. Fashion can be different. Fashion, trend, lifestyle can be different. But I am saying basic level. I think that is where Tamil Nadu scores a little higher. Is it?
I see. And, so you have said these are the hot markets. And internationally, because, now I know you've set your eyes onto international markets as well, where do you see for your company and your kind of services, which is a hot market?
Indian diaspora across the world for the first time, both in terms of number and in terms of affordability, are very high. This is a sweet spot. Not only for me, I urge all the Indian brands to look at international markets. Okay, wherever Indian diaspora is, that's a low-hanging fruit. So if you look at like that, I'm saying the Gulf is a big, big opportunity.
Sure.
GCC, I'm talking about that. Then goes to America. That is the second biggest opportunity. But the rules and regulations of an American market is very difficult. That's what we have still not ventured into it, especially in terms of manpower. Getting the visas and this thing is not happening. Otherwise, people are ready, entrepreneurs are ready, customers are ready, but this thing is not happening. That's why we have kept it on hold. We thought wherever it is easy, we will approach that first.
How do you manage pricing across markets, CK?
See, we need to be an aspirational brand. At the same, we are a mass premium brand.
Sure.
That's what we have kept it ourselves. That is the middle portion of the business is where volume is also there, where value is also there. If you go up the ladder, the market is very small and people are very flirty. Okay, if you go and get trapped there, you are in trouble zone.
But what you're trying with page 3 and all is...
Yeah, that is why we have kept it, yeah. Okay, it is the next level. If you go down, there is no margin available.
Correct.
Okay, you need margin also to play around for the growth. At the same time, you also have the number. That is where the middle level, that is where we are playing. And that's the biggest opportunity we see.
But my question is more specific, saying like, let's say a natural salon in Chennai. And let's say tomorrow you are opening a natural salon in Nagpur. Will the pricing...
We have a ABC pricing.
Okay. What would that mean?
What is that? Metro pricing, non-metro pricing, and a tier 2 pricing. We actually, in some of the market, we are in tier 4, tier 5 also.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay. And what is your strategy to attack markets?
Wherever, as long as your hair grows, our business grows. So, everywhere hair is growing, everywhere customer is there, everywhere people are wanting organized. What have we done? We have not invented any racket here. We have organized and unorganized market. People were already cutting hair. People were already going to smaller beauty parlors. Sure. We have just organized it, that's all. There is no rocket science we have created. We have just given it that framework, that kind of that order to that, and that's exactly what we have done, and that is required for the 140 crore people. So why not?
How do you look at newer players, players such as Urban Clap, for instance, right, where you have the convenience
Urban Company.
Urban Company now, yes, coming home and doing these services. Do you look at these as potential challenges that you will have to overcome and maybe also provide these services? Because more and more as people become busier and especially metros become more congested, it's becoming easier to get the service at home. How are you kind of tackling that new problem?
No, Urban Company thought during the COVID, the entire business will go over to them. Okay, and that's how the world was also like that for some time. You cannot build a business model based on COVID or any of the exceptional scenarios. Business models have to be built for a normal scenario. Okay, that is why most of the people after the COVID have come back to the salon. But Urban Company has got a place to play. It has got a role. It has got a niche. As long as they are in that niche, I think it is good to have. After some time, if the niche becomes big, we will also go there. So it's a great opportunity. Let somebody build a business model. Let somebody build a thing. We build a brand in this segment. And for us, if tomorrow Naturals decides to go home, customers will patronize more Naturals than an Urban Company. Because we are considered as a specialist in salon and they are looked at as a provider of service for the home.
Sure.
So they are two different things. And in this case, this is an experience business. This is a touch business. This is a personal care business. People will prefer experts from Naturals Salon than some freelancers coming and attending to you. And that freelancer, they can do some pedicure and some waxing service to you. Whereas when it comes to coloring and some high-end service, you will definitely prefer going to the salon and doing it only.
How have you seen in the last 2 decades the grooming industry kind of grow in terms of trends and new areas which were not possibly there before? And more importantly, what are the big challenges this industry is facing?
No, challenges continues from the day we have started to now is to identify trained, good quality manpower. The customer is ready.
Yeah.
The product makers are ready. The person who does interior is ready. Equipment supplier from China is ready. Who is not ready is where am I going to get the trained people for such a large population continues to be the challenge when we started, and it will continue to be a challenge, but it will continue to be an opportunity in soon, because skilling India, the Skill India, the initiative by the government and by all the people is going to be, it is not the people cannot get job by academics, engineering, those days are all over. I think the coming age is going to be only skills. Skills is only today, many of my salon from stylists are earning 50,000 rupees upwards. Okay, many of them are much more. I'm just saying 50,000 rupees upward is a very simple 30 to 40% of my category is in that level.
Wow.
I think that I am employing more than 15,000 people. So, okay, that is the opportunity for us. Why should somebody go and study engineering for 4-5 years and after that join one company, work for 20,000 rupees, 30,000 rupees, day shift, night shift? I think here customer is coming and bending their head and standing in front of, and you are looked at as a big thing. And I want to say something which is very close to my heart. This happened a few years before. I walked into my salon. I wanted to have a quick shave. The receptionist did not recognize me. I felt half happy, half sad. First person also did not recognize me, this time little more sad. And second person I saw and he said, please come sir. I don't know whether he was treating me as a boss or as a customer. It did not matter. I said I wanted a quick shave. And he asked me, are you CK Kumaravel? I said, yes, thank you very much. I said, sir, I wanted to come and say thank you to you. Glad you have come to the salon. I asked him for what. I thought my franchise partner has given him some kind of increment or some kind of special training. I asked him for what. He said, I am in this industry for 14 years. First 4 years I was working with my father. My father was called a barber. I was called a hairdresser then. Joined Naturals, became a hairstylist. Then I became the style director. Today I am the salon director. The way in which I started looking at me has changed. My family looks at me has changed. The society looks at me has changed. This is the change what Naturals have brought in. It was a taboo industry, connected to some caste hierarchy, but today Naturals stylists are looking at them with a very lot of pride. I think that's the change. It is no more taboo industry. That is what, when you organize it and make it commercially viable, all the people associated in the industry, it's not only me. Sure. I think everybody have been lifted up. I think that's the change what we have done. I feel very proud of that.
It is truly a very touching story. But would you say today that getting skilled labor and retaining skilled labor would be the biggest challenge?
Getting the labor, what you call the stylist, I call smile providers. I don't want to call them laborers. Okay, it's in my mind is not the right word. Okay,
sure.
Getting the smile providers. I think that is the first step. I think if we are able to get more and more people, that is when the industry has to be glamorized. What was a cook has become a chef.
Yeah.
So we need to like that glamorize this stylist, from a hairdresser to a hairstylist to a style director. If you glamorize it, more and more people will want. Few of my, one of my stylists is a CA dropout.
Really?
Yeah. So many such educated people. Even in the beginning, my mom told I should not be starting this salon. Okay, she thought this is what is this kind of activity. You can't, are educated, good family people all should not do that. But today I can very proudly say so many of our franchise partners, so many people associated, that tabooness, that kind of this thing is completely dropped. I think if people from everybody looked at it as a good business opportunity, can we be able to do that? And that's how people are looking at it. I think that is very important. That's how a business can be created.
So CK, just discussing a little bit about profitability. From when you started to now, what is the kind of profitability you have and what is the kind of investments you've made?
Oh, I think today we have got 800 salons, each salon around 50 lakhs.
You're broadly average.
All the people put together, it's not my investment. Okay, all of this put together, another 200 in the other brands and international, etc. If we say around 500 crores have been invested in this business through Groom India, through Naturals, and that's what has gone in to this industry at this point of time. In terms of profitability, first salon, my profitability return on investment took 6 years. Okay, and now the return on investment is less than 24 months. Because everything is standardized.
Yes.
Now we know how to select a place, how to select a franchise partner, how to do interiors, which product, how to put it together, how to promote, all these things put together makes it give our franchise partner in a platter. That is what franchising system is.
Sure.
Okay, the franchisor comes with the brand name and the business knowledge. The franchisee comes with the local knowledge and day-to-day operations. And there has to be enough margin to share between both the players. If these three parameters are met, then the business is intrinsically franchisable. So this business is world over franchise business. And today, we're from 72 months to 48 months to 36 months. Now we have come 24 months. And that's where we are in terms of return on investment. Plus, it's a good gross profit business, cash and carry business. You get customer once, they will be lifetime customers. There is no credit in this business. Many a time business runs, money is not coming. We only make invoice. So there is no credit. Then one customer you catch, another customer, every time you have to recruit customer. You don't have to recruit customer. One customer you recruit, he becomes a lifetime customer. And he also recommends few people. So this business is a good gross profit, good margin. You put this thing like that. And what I have learnt it, women are the best in franchising business. Not only I thought they are good for beauty business because obviously it's beauty and a hospitality business. But what I realize, especially during the COVID, is women are the best in handling franchise business. Had it been a men network, I would have collapsed long back.
Why do you say that?
Because men are greedy, men are aggressive, men want to cross the thing. Whenever something is wrong, why not I put my board? Okay, why should I pay royalty to the brand? All these things, they don't want to work in a framework. The minute they feel they understand the business, they feel, why not me? Whereas women, they are very clear, 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh. I always used to say, if it can get them 1.5 lakh, 2 lakh and take them to the next level of the family, this thing, that's what Naturals stands for.
What is your biggest obstacle in the next few years, according to you?
Next few years in the South is a fairly entrepreneur friendly. Women are a little more wanting to come out, educated. Whereas in the North India, still the men are taking financial decisions for the women as a family, especially 50 lakhs. I think that is a large portion. We need to break that open.
And you must be seeing that for your franchises when they apply.
When you are going, I think that is where every time when a woman comes, woman doesn't even come forward. The husband or the father or the brother comes forward and they do the discussion. Nothing wrong in they discussing. I can now, when we started, I used to say that there are few women who come to say, I don't know anything. It's only my father, my brother, my husband, blah, blah, blah. Today I can very proudly say I've created house husbands. Okay. The women have started gaining confidence, the confidence with which they deal me and deal other stakeholders. And the confidence with which they look at the world has completely changed. I think that's very important for me.
Yeah. But good point on, just the cultural differences, which hopefully in time we will...
We need to nudge. India needs to be nudged before they budge. We need to nudge the Indians.
I must say, you're a quote a minute. You're naturally, your words come to you. What do you do for ensuring that your brand remains top of mind? Of course, good service is the prerequisite so that you have repeat customers, word of mouth. But beyond that, to make Naturals Salon, a brand name within, different geographies, how do you do that? Yeah,
we need to keep on innovating, and innovating is not a one-time activity. First time when I started giving the gift voucher as a free trial, now we are talking about trial marketing. I used to stand in front of the landmark and the pantaloons and distribute gift vouchers. Okay, walking the customer to come into the salon. My own family will disown me. Okay, but for me, that's how we need to be obsessive. Okay, we need to get the customer into the salon, and this business is a monthly cycle business.
Yeah.
If you have a haircut today for the next 30 days,
I don't need you.
Yeah. Unless I remind you, you have something which is free.
Yeah.
Okay, only then you will come and try. So I distributed gift vouchers like nobody's business. Competitor told Naturals will go bankrupt. But today, no salon in the country will operate without this gift voucher trial marketing. I think that is something which we did then. Recently, every time we have the brand ambassadors from Genelia D'Souza to Kareena Kapoor to Malaika Arora to recently we have signed Smriti Mandhana. So these are something which I need to make my brand very aspirational even to my B2B. B2B is my franchisee.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, I need to make it aspirational to them. If they can do the same work what I can do, they can start the salon. I have to do something which they cannot do, whether it is a 50,000 square feet, the training academy, or the brand ambassador on this side, or the kind of systems and process what I have put together. These are something which we need to keep on doing at every point of time. And we have recently did Big India Beauty Festival. We just finishing this month. This is something which has actually shaken the market. So we introduced facials for 99 rupees.
Wow.
Okay, on a Tuesday you come. Tuesday, see, when Adi month in Chennai, in T Nagar, that garment, that Ranganathan Street used to be a no sale month. Then one person came with the Adi sale, and every garment opener guys came with that Adi sale. Today,
what is the meaning of Adi?
Adi is a month, is what you call July, August. It's a Tamil month, which is Asha. It's not auspicious.
Not auspicious, like Shravan.
Yeah, correct. Shravan. Okay, Shravan. Yes. So and then this guy came out with an idea and came out with a sale. Today, next to Diwali month, that is the second highest month sale is happening in that month.
Okay.
So I said, if it can happen for garment, why not for salon? So we introduced that Big India Beauty Festival, making every day different. We gamified it. We took one idea from Subway, one idea every day, one day. No,
okay.
Make it gamify. You should be interesting. If you put simple things, people are no more interested. You should gamify the offer in such a way that every day is not predictable. You go one day, you get something big. We put 99 rupees facial. It has been huge. We have recruited more than 100% more customers during this month. And this has shaken the market with new services introduction on a continuous basis, offer which is very gamified. All these things we need to keep on moving it. We can't stop anywhere.
Sure.
I think innovation is a way of life, and we need to do it every day.
You know, in my brief interaction with you, the one lesson that I have learned is to have ultimate confidence in yourself despite society and what your environment tells you. Never say die attitude. You know, whatever
absolutely. The problem in this world is intelligent people are full of doubts, and stupids like me are full of confidence.
But if I had to ask you, what lessons have you learned? You're already a man who has a risk-taking appetite, right? Never, like, whatever somebody says, you will say. You may have that thought process. I don't agree with it. Not very few people have that mindset.
Not really. I am not like that. In fact, I am not risk averse. Entrepreneurship is not risking. Being unprepared is risking. I make all preparations. I think the pros and cons, discuss with all the stakeholders, and then arrive at a decision. Once I arrive at a decision, I am obsessed. Before arriving at the decision, I am not blind confidence.
So what are the lessons that you have learned? What lessons would you like to share from your own story, your own struggle, and of course your success?
No, I would say that there is you don't have to know the business to enter into a business. If you don't know the business, it's a bliss. Because I don't know the business, I happily looked at my own way of reorganizing the salon industry. If I went to a L'Oreal stockist, he asked me for 15,000 rupees to teach me how the salon industry will work. And he said, come after 1 month. I did not have the time of 1 month. I did not have the money of 15,000. So in my own way, I have started looking at. Many a times, don't look for others to help you. Entrepreneurship is a lonely journey. You can read well, you can talk to the people, you can talk to the expert. By the end of the day, it is your decision. That decision making, that confidence is required. But having said that, you should consult everybody or get information from everybody. I think that is what I would say. And second one is India is a huge opportunity. This is, as I told, this is an Indian century. Good, big opportunity. If you are saying big dreams attracts big people. If I talk about small dreams, nobody will come and join me. A L'Oreal will not support me. Okay, the big people will want to support only when I talk about big dreams, and also show them. Once I opened my 7th salon or 10th salon, I had a thing. I said I'm going to open 50 salon. I told the Schwarzkopf country head Murli Sundar. And the next day he called his team. Maybe CK had one extra round of beer yesterday. But once you start making it happen, then people will start believing in you. I think it is the rubber meets the road. It's not big talk. It is, you need to make the talk into actionable points and then pursue it. Sometimes it takes a little longer time. Many a time we feel we need to achieve. I put this number from 2020, I had changed this number to 2029. Okay, but I am not worried about it. Many a time we get obsessed. I told 2020 only I reached 3,000, you are not reached. Don't worry. Sometimes timelines are not in your favor. Don't get over obsessed. It's just a mile marker on the journey. Okay, so don't get obsessed or put down by that. You have to keep moving and look at the next thing and next thing and next thing.
Are you open to getting acquired?
Why not? If somebody gives me a good price, I don't have a problem. But I have it's not money alone. It is the question of will they be able to operate it as good as I have taken a parental approach towards my business. A parent will not want their son or a daughter to fail. I don't want my franchise partners to fail. That is very important to me. If that can be assured, I know that next time. It is not about money. After some time, what is the use of money? I can only travel in one car, sleep in one bed and have one plate of biryani. That's all. After that, money is just a zero.
Sure.
Okay, so going obsessed over money making, that's why in any of this thing. But for me, my children are very important. I have to ensure as a head of the family, I have to ensure all my things that it is in safe hands. It's like getting your daughter married.
Sure.
Okay.
So was the groom in Reliance Retail not fit enough?
No, it is not. The groom in Reliance Retail is not fit enough. It is what do you call, say no and negotiate.
Sorry?
Say no and negotiate. That's one of the negotiation tactics.
Say no and negotiate. Explain that to me. I might use it in my own life.
So if you say no, you gain strength. The other people will come and say, what do you require?
I see.
Okay, that's what is happening now.
So it may well be a big Ambani wedding like we just saw happen.
Why not? They are a scaling expert.
Of course, they are definitely.
In an entrepreneur, I have my own limitation. Bottleneck at every point of time is only at the top. Today, maybe I am the bottleneck. That's why I'm not able to 800 to 1,000. I'm a little bit of a struggling.
Absolutely.
And putting it. I'm still a southern wonder only. Out of India is not South India. When I have to make 3 Indias, I need more strength.
Support, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't have any problem. As long as my 800,000 is safe, and then I'm able to do more, I don't have any problem.
What is the valuation you're looking at? No, maybe other interested parties may approach you.
Why not? That's not a point. I think more than the valuation, the number, as I told, what is closer to my heart is, I'm not selling it fully. Okay, and not only that, even if I sell it fully, I believe, which I may be completely wrong, it's a very complex franchise system I have created, built on more trust and relationship, which a new player will find it difficult. So I am going to handhold the business for the next 3 to 5 years.
I see.
Okay, so that is how I am looking at it. But if somebody comes and says, I will handle it, ensure all the things are safe, and prove it in 1 year, not just saying. I don't have any problem. Today I want to, move on in life. And there are, for an entrepreneur, every time new opportunities, new problems.
What's the next big idea, CK? What's your next big idea?
Next big idea, what? So, my next big idea is D2C products. Where I have lost in Raga, I want to catch there. That's my thing. The FMCG and D2C is my heart is there, and that's where I want to go there.
Well, on that note, CK, thank you so much for being so candid, speaking from the heart, and of course, all the best for Naturals, of course, for its expansion journey, but more importantly, you finding the right groom for Naturals, for its journey ahead. Thank you so much. You've truly been an inspiration.
Absolute pleasure. I always say that together, let us build a beautiful India. I think it's an opportunity of all the stakeholders to come together and build a beautiful India. Thank you, me from the media side, showcasing this. Absolute thank you from Naturals and from me.
Pleasure's entirely mine.
Thank you.